Greetings, friends. Welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Sean, your host. The website can be found at www.scriptureandprophecy.com. Well, it's Monday, and we want to start our week off with some wisdom and some encouragement from the Psalms and from the Proverbs. We're looking at Psalms 63 and 64 today, along with Proverbs chapter 12. Let's begin. King James Bible. Psalm 63, verse 1. O God, thou art my God. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise thee. That's why I bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in thy name. My soul shall be satisfied with the marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips. When I remember thee upon my bed, and meditate on thee in the night watches. Because thou hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. My soul followeth hard after thee, thy right hand holdeth me. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. They shall fall by the sword, they shall be portion for foxes. But the king shall rejoice in God, every one that sweareth by him shall glory. But the mouth of them that speak lies shall be stopped. Psalm 64. Hear my voice, O God. In my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Again, we see this theme about the wicked. And this goes on to describe the wicked, how they gather in secret, and how they plot their wickedness in secret. Let's just look at that again and look at these descriptions of the wicked. And the reason why I'm bringing this up so much is because this is what's happening in our own time, in our own generation. Wicked men and women gathering in rooms in secret, plotting deception and wickedness on the most disgusting and extreme levels possible. David says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. They may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. Privately, they say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both of the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. So they gather in secret, and they plot all this evil, and they encourage one another in the evil. and they think we're going to get away with this. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. So will they do all this in secret? But it's not really in secret, because God sees and knows what they're up to. And then it continues that theme of them kind of falling into their own trap. May that be so in our generation. May we take refuge under the wings of God. All right, let's move on to Proverbs chapter 12. Verse 1. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but by the root of righteousness shall not be moved. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is rottenness in his bones. The thought of the righteous are right, but the counsel of the wicked are deceit. The words of the wicked are to lie and wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. A man shall be commended according to his wisdom, but he that is a perverse heart shall be despised. He that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoureth himself and lacketh bread. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. He that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread, but he that followeth vain persons is void of understanding. The wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. The wicked is snared by the transgressions of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered unto him. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covers shame. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. A prudent man counseleth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Heaviness is in the heart of a man, maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. In the way of the righteous is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. And that is the end of our wisdom and encouragement from the Psalms and Proverbs this morning. I pray that you've been blessed by this, a short podcast, as they typically are for Monday, but hopefully the length of the podcast is irrelevant to the value that it brings to your soul and to your heart and to your mind as you start this week. And just remember that, yes, the wicked do plot and plan and do all this evil in their secret places, but God sees it. And God is letting this play out, but He will eventually intervene. And the righteous will dwell with Him forever. That's all I have for you this morning, friends. Peace and grace be with all of you, and until next time, God bless.